only won this time because we stuck together. And we're going to have to keep on doing that, or else Linda will start throwing her weight around again, and we'll have done it all for naught.
Anyway, come on, we best get going else we're doing it.
Right.
I mean, I don't mind being bossed when it's the boss that's doing it. It's when it's the boss's tart that it sticks in your throat.
Yeah, especially when she's supposed to be a maid.
I mean, doesn't that make it worse?
Yeah. Hold on.
We did Julius Caesar at school, and I have to say that your colleagues put me in mind of Brutus and the conspirators.
You think we're all going to stick daggers into Mr. Baldwin?
Well, I just think that when these things start, you don't know where they're going to end. Just be careful, that's all.
Don't worry. We've had our revolution. It'll be business as usual now. Bye.
So, what time's this test?
12:30, but is it all right if we go a bit earlier? I want to get changed.
What do you want to do that for?
So the guy don't think I'm a scruff.
Oh, so you're going in disguise? Ain't that cheating?
I don't believe this. Kevin, have you got a minute?
What?
You saw my car, didn't you, on Monday with its clamp on?
I know, did I?
Yes, you did, because you thought I'd been clamped until I told you I'd done it myself.
Yeah, you're right.
Then why have I got this letter telling me that my car was photographed doing 85 miles an hour on the M60 at 2 o'clock in the flaming morning?
What, were you clamp on?
No, not with the clamp on. That's what I'm saying. It can't be my car. I mean, it was there when I went to bed, and it was still there on Tuesday morning.
You're going to have to tell that to coppers, aren't you?
I will do first chance I get.
Right, girls, remember, one for all and all for one, right?
Yes.
We've got to stick together on this.
Yeah, we're not looking for trouble, though, are we? No, not unless we get bored.
Right.
Morning, ladies.
Is it all right if I say good morning, or do I have to keep my mouth shut?
Say what you like, but don't antagonise them.
You all right, Linda?
Yeah, fine.
Hey. Can't you see they're all fired up, waiting for something to happen?
So they can say out they like to me and I can't say out to them?
No, but softly, softly, till all the excitement dies down. Then I'll sack a couple of them. Remind them who's boss around here.
There's a letter here from Cooper's, saying more or less what they said on the phone.
Remind me.
Well, they reckon that at least 15% of the stuff that we sent them last week was below par, so they're sending it back.
That's a load of baloney. Tell them to get lost.
You don't mean that?
Oh, yes, I do.
No, you don't. We're doing too much business with them. And anyway, it's probably true. That lot out there turn out a load of rubbish because every time your back's turned, they don't care.
You didn't tell me that when you were one of them.
Of course I didn't. You think I'm daft? Look, you think all that carry-on yesterday was because of me. But I'm telling you, and I know because I've been there, that entire sewing room is one big load of trouble just waiting to happen.
Hi, had 10 minutes to spare, so I thought I'd pop in, see how you were doing.
She's doing very, very well. Come on, you sit here. It's time I made a start.
Thanks. Wow. I'll say one thing for you, madam. Your cooking's improved. Yeah, I haven't got any cleverer, though, have I? Inviting you to your own home where you live with Des and where Tony stayed. I didn't think till it were too late. It's okay. There's ghosts everywhere. It's just nice to see the house being used again. So how are you feeling? Worn out?
I've told her to go and see a doctor.
You should. No.
Look, it could give you something to help you sleep, if nothing else.
I don't want to sleep. What do you want? That someone, sometime, is going to tell me who killed my son.
Luke, no, they're not looking to see how fast you can drive.
I know.
They just want to know if you're safe.
I know.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, just take it nice and slow.
Right, and now fancy. Keep looking in your mirror and keep moving your head like that so they can see you doing it.
But not all the time, or else they'll think you've harmed me.
And when you stop, handbrake on.
And when you start again, take it off.
He knows that.
Well, he knows everything you're telling him. I'm going to have to get going now. I'm going to have to get going.
Right. Good luck, son.
Cheers, Jack.
Yeah, good luck, love.
Hey, keep both hands on the wheel.
Oh,
I will do.
Would I get a discount for being a lodger?
I work here and I don't get a discount.
Oh, yeah. Well, the amount of scams you must be pulling.
Anita.
Hi, Steve.
Keep bumping into each other, don't we? Hey, weren't you knocking on my bedroom door last night, was it?
No.
I'm not sure I believe that, actually. I'll see you later.
See ya. So what can I do for you?
I
came in here to talk about him, since I can't talk to you at home, and now I find him in here as well.
Well, it is a shop.
Yeah, and our home is our home, not a boarding house. I've got nothing against Steve personally, I just don't want to live with him. So please explain to him that while we were happy to put him up when he was desperate, it is by no means going to turn into a permanent arrangement, all right?
No, not permanent, no.
Yeah.
But I can't just throw him out, can I?
So how long?
I don't know.
Oh, Vikram, please, give me a break.
Well, hey, look, it's my house as well. If I want a mate to stay, I can. When you come home from work tonight, there might be another one.
Oh, well, thanks a lot.
OK.
Well, Mr. Dobbs, this is officially the start of your test. So, in your own time, if you'd like to start the car and drive up the road to the end where I'd like you to turn left.
Okie dokie, boss. Needs a service, this car. I'm a mechanic, I can hear it.
When you're ready.
Handbrake needs seeing to as well.
Really?
I'm just gonna wait because there's a car coming, all right?
Fine.
Well, that looks OK. So are you sitting comfortably?
Yes, thank you.
Well, then off we go.
You getting over things yet?
I've got no choice. At least running this place, I can only do me crying when they're shut.
Has the police come up with anything yet?
Well, if they have, they haven't told me.
Not sitting with us, is she?
Well, it's hardly surprising.
Well, I don't want to fall out with her. She's a pal of mine, really. Hey, before she got off with Baldwin, she used to be even bolshier than us.
Still is, if you ask me.
Well, I don't want her for an enemy. I've had that before.
She's hardly said a word this morning. I mean, even Baldwin's shown some respect. He said thank you to me. Hey, I've never had that before.
Who would you say is the ringleader?
Well, Janice, if you mean the one with the biggest gob on her.
Yeah, I'd say Janice.
All right.
Why, are you going to sack her?
Promoter.
Promoter?
Oh, give her a fancy title, make her supervisor. Pay her tuppence a week more, give her a badge. You see, she'll have to keep that lot in line, so she'll be too busy to cause any more trouble.
Might work, I suppose.
You know how she'll see that, don't you? She'll think she's been rewarded for slagging me off.
Who cares what she thinks? Look, if you want a flock of sheep going in the right direction, you worry about the one in front, the rest will follow, because they haven't got half a brain between the lot of them.
Half a lager, love, and
Right.
I'll pay for a pint for our Jack when he comes
OK,
in.
Doc, right.
He's gone for a walk. See if we can see out of our Tyrone taking his driving test.
Right. Thank you.
Good at emergency stops, me, Anna. My instructor you say put him through window. You all right?
I've just a slight...
Oh, it's these seatbelts in it, they're a pain, you know.
No, I've got a heart condition. I wonder if you could drive me to the hospital.
Hospital?
Yes. As fast as you can.
Right, yeah. You're on. Don't worry, mate, I'll get you there.
How are you, love? I'll have that pint now, Betty, love.
OK, kid.
Oh, I could just do with that
There
after
you
what
are,
I've just seen.
What?
Tyrone, driving like a maniac.
Oh, no.
Past me on Albert Road.
What? Doing his test?
Well, the examiner sat at the side of him looked scared to death from what I could see, which wasn't a lot because he happened to be going like a flaming rocket.
So you don't think he'll pass, then?
Pass. He'd be lucky if they don't throw him in jail.
Right, that's
142.
Oh, Tarlo. You're right. Your little friend's still upset, is she? Oh, come on, Lindy. You didn't have a go at her. Anyway, that's all forgotten now, isn't it?
'Tis as far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Have a drink with us.
Might.
See ya.
Usual, please, Betty.
OK, kid.
Having one.
No, thanks, Kaylee. I've got to get back. Hey, did you ask the police about that letter?
Cheers, love. Yeah, I've been on the phone to them all morning. All I can get out of them is our photo, is our vehicle registration number, so and so. Are you denying it's yours? I'm saying, no, I'm not denying it's mine. I'm just denying I was driving it at 2 o'clock on Monday morning.
And they say you've got to prove it.
And But how?
You can't, can you?
Well, at least I've got them to agree. If I can come round this afternoon, I can have a look at their photo.
Well,
Hey, you sure you don't want anything?
Oh, no, Ta, I've got stuff to do. I'll see you over there.
Yeah. All right, see you. See you.
Mike, I don't want you appointing Janice as supervisor.
I've already explained that can't...
I know, and I don't care. I know she'll see it as winning, and I'm not having her winning over me.
But you were the one that told me what a mess the sewing room was in.
So appoint Haley.
Haley? What good Haley's going to be?
She's honest and reliable.
But no one takes a blind bit of notice of Haley.
They will if she's got your backing. Anyway, I don't want Janice.
You know what you're doing, don't you? You're mixing business with personal. Now, appointing Janice will be a good business move, but what you got against it is personal.
I know, and I don't care. Listen, I have let people trample all over me for the past couple of days, but this is a limit. I don't want Janice making supervisor. And if I don't want it, I mean, if I'm really against it, which I am, then I expect you not to do it.
You just follow me, Mr. Watt. So, you what, questioning the summons?
Yeah.
This isn't normally my field, but there's no one around from traffic. So I'll just see if I can find your file.
You see, my car was clamped. Not only parked, but clamped outside my house. And I was asleep in bed when you say I was doing 85 miles an hour on the M60.
Yeah. Here we are. That your car?
That looks like it.
You can read the number, is it or isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is.
And is that you driving it?
Well, that's what I'm saying, it can't be.
Looks like you.
Looks like me, it looks like anybody. It's a picture of the back of someone's head.
True, but the important thing is it's your car, so unless you can prove otherwise, we assume you were driving it.
But it wasn't.
Then you can tell the court that. Though personally, I'd say you'd be wasting your time.
But there's other things.
Sorry?
Well, things done to my car. And done to a lady friends of mine. Messages left. And a bunch of flowers.
Yeah?
Well, I know it doesn't sound like much, but someone's got to be behind it. It's like a campaign.
A campaign? To send you notes and flowers?
Yeah, and now there's this, and this is more serious.
But you don't know who's behind it?
No.
Or why they're doing it?
Well, no.
Perhaps if you ever find out, we can talk about it again then.
Well, I don't know how it went on, Bobby. Oh, here he is. Sterling Flaming Moss.
Here, how did you go on? Did you pass?
No.
Oh, I wonder why. I wonder if it was because that you did the course in half the time anybody else would do it, or was it because when you got back to the test centre they waved the checkered flag? Come on, Tyrone. How many times did we have to tell you? Slow and easy is what they were looking for.
It weren't that.
Oh, come on, lad, I saw you. I mean, you had a bit of a blur because you were going that damn fast, but I saw you with my own eyes.
I didn't fail. Tests were cancelled.
How do you mean?
Examiner had a heart attack.
Heart attack? I wonder why.
Not through my driving. When you see me, I was taking him to hospital.
Now, are you telling the truth?
Oh, yeah, I was doing fine. And then he went, I'm having an heart attack, get me to the hospital. So I put my foot down.
What happened?
Well, when we got there, it was chaos. I mean, they carted him off and I went, have a pass, and I don't think he heard me. And then there was all this fuss whether my instructor would get his car back. Didn't know what to tell him at the test centre.
Luke, is this kosher? Are you having me and her on?
Oh, no. I mean, you can ask them at the hospital if you want. They said I did dead well getting in there as fast as I did. Said I might have even saved his life.
Ah, did you hear that, Jack? He's an hero.
I did, I. Well done, son. Proud of you.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be an hero, did I? Just wanted to pass my test.
No, what I've been thinking about for some time is we need some sort of a supervisor. Someone working on the factory floor that will keep an eye on things, you know, sort of generally, quality control, that sort of thing. And if there was any problems, they could let us know. And then on the other hand, if we wanted to talk to any of that lot, be in the workforce, we'd talk through that person. So we were wondering if you'd like to do that. Be a supervisor?
Well, I'm very flattered, but there's others been here longer than I have.
Oh, you've got to do it, Hayley. Don't you think so, Deirdre?
Yeah, I'm sure she'd do a very good job.
Now, just a minute, just a minute. I don't want Hayley to think that she's being pressured into this. Now, if you don't want to do it, say so. There won't be any hard feelings.
She does, though. You're just being modest, aren't you, love?
Please. Now, do you want to do the job or not?
Well, I suppose so.
Yes.
Well, I don't mind trying it out, seeing how it goes.
Good. Then you got the job. I'll make some sort of announcement later.
Thank you.
Try these ones. That's your pint? Definitely. I've got to wait for Dev to get back before I'm allowed out.
Oh, there's no rush. Only I was wondering, this taxi firm that you're thinking of starting up, fancy a partner?
You mean you?
Well, I'm sort of working for you already, aren't I? Persuading Nita to sell the house so you can get your cash. Yeah, I wasn't born yesterday, Vikram. All of a sudden it's move in, stay as long as you like. And why? Because you know it drives Nita crazy having me across the landing every night.
She's not good at hiding feelings, is she?
No, she's not. So, I can either go and make her happy, or I can stay and be a bigger pain than usual. If I think there's something in it for me.
You'd have to invest some cash.
Could be arranged.
I'll think about it.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Well, I had to say yes because I didn't know how to say no.
And now Mr. Baldwin has told everybody.
He made an announcement when we finished work. Said that I was now the representative and saw the person that they had to talk to if they had any problems regarding work.
What did they say to that?
Well, we were going home, so nobody said anything much. Not to me. I mean, there were a few who looked as if to say, you know, what's she done to deserve that?
Yes, well, you just have to be careful you don't become the filling in the sandwich.
What sandwich?
Well, management one side, workers the other, and you caught in the middle.
I know.
And let's face it, it's no coincidence he's offered you the job after all the trouble there's been. Any more unrest and, well, you'll be the whipping boy. You'll take the blame. First to be sacked like as not. And your friends, well, they won't trust you again, will they? As far as they're concerned, you're Mr. Baldwin's spy. No, I think it's the worst thing that could have happened.
Yeah.
But other than that, it is a promotion, isn't it? So I suppose I ought to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, love.
Ta-ta.
So, what about Hayley then?
Turn up, that.
What I want to know is what she done to earn it.
How do you mean?
Well, you've been there longer than she has. Why not you?
No, I wouldn't have wanted it.
You'd have wanted the money, though.
Why do you think there'll be money with it?
Yeah, there's bound to be. So I still say, why Hayley?
No, I can't deny that I might need a partner. For one, it's going to be 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Well, then I'm your man.
Yeah, and it's going to be successful. There's no way it's not going to be successful.
Then I'm definitely your man.
Hiya.
Hi, I thought I'd find you two in here.
And yeah, what do you want?
I'll have a dry white wine, thank you.
Dry white wine, please, Betty.
Right, love. Now then, take her into the back and make her eat her tea. She's had no more than a slice of toast since you got up.
Is that so?
Well, if Betty says so, it must be right.
Right, I'll do that then, so long as I can have a drink at the same time.
I'll bring you one through once I've served these, love.
All right.
OK.
So, I was thinking, I mean, we're not going to know how long I'm going to be staying there for, are we? I mean, I could be gone in 6 months.
As soon as that.
You never know. So, you know, it's a big house, and I've got a choice selection of music, and you two can get your hands on some cheap booze. So I said, let's have a party.
Yeah?
And invite everybody.
Hey, hang on a minute. I assume I ever saying this, and I do not want a party in that house. Thank you.
Right, 4:35, love.
Thanks, Betty.
Tied up. Thank you.
You don't?
I don't know.
Well, I do. Same here. Well, that's our 2 votes against your 1.
So you outvoted. So I say, party on, Vic.
So do I.
So, how are you and Vinny these days?
I was wondering that.
Only last night, he was invited as an afterthought, wasn't he?
Yes.
And it kind of looked like it was an afterthought you might have been regretting. To tell you the truth, Debs, I feel sorry for him. I mean, I know I'm giving him a hard time, but I just haven't got any room in my head for him after what's happened. I just want him to go away, let me get through this, then come back, and then we'll see where we are then. Well, why don't you tell him that?
You think there's a man on this planet who'd understand that?
I said I'd take you out for a meal. What are we doing back in this dump?
I just want to see if they're holding a council of war or what. Yep, there's Janice and Gwen.
Well, they could just be having a quiet drink. They don't have to be plotting, do they?
Them two. I'm going to go and have a word.
Oh, that's great, that is. You bring me in here, now you're dumping me.
Yeah.
Oh, hiya.
Better know what you two are talking about.
Oh, yeah?
Are you joining us?
No, I can't. We're going out.
So just tell us, how did Hayley get the job instead of Janice?
No idea. In fact, I said to him, why Hayley, why not Janice? Because I know for one thing you could do with extra money.
I could.
But when it comes to something like that, he don't listen to a word I say.
Oh, well. Thanks for trying.
It's okay.
So, do we have to do what Hayley tells us now, then?
It's up to you.
Up to us whether we get sacked or not.
Listen, I better get back, otherwise he'll be sacking me next. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see ya.
Have a nice time.
Yeah, I was right. It's all, why Hayley and why not Janice?
So you told him, did you?
No, I said it was all you're doing. Don't want them thinking I make all the decisions, do we?
Hiya. Hiya. So you managed to get in the police station then?
I did, and if you fancy a pint, I'll tell you all about it.
Well, it's just where I'm going.
Right, and that is well and truly clamped, right?
Yep.
So nobody, but nobody can drive that car tonight, right?
Right.
Right.